Well, this coronavirus pandemic is called unprecedented a lot, but Central New Yorkers have been through dangerous outbreaks before, even in my own family. It was exactly this month, 120 years ago, that my great-great-grandparents were ordered to quarantine in Oswego County. We're winding back to the year 1900. Lucy Crouch was a young mother then, raising several children in the town of Volney. Inside their small home that once rose from this foundation, the family was struggling to fight off a deadly illness.
I understand they came down with an outbreak of diphtheria, and she had 3 children die within the matter of a week.
In front of the Crouch family headstone at Whittemore Cemetery, a line of tiny markers tells the story. Lucy cut off a locket of her daughter's hair, then bathed and dressed each child before sending them to be buried by her husband.
One of the gentlemen up on the other road came down and said, I don't care if you're under quarantine or not. I can't see you bury all these kids all by yourself.
Reports of the deadly illness were widespread. A story in the St. Lawrence Herald alerted parents that a Binghamton school was fumigated to fight diphtheria germs. Back in Volney, Lucy climbed a hill into the woods and screamed as loud as she could. She was nearly 8 months pregnant, and it didn't look like her 1-year-old son Orly would make it through the night.
Lucy soaked a cloth in whiskey and wiped Orly down with it for the entire night, and the fever broke and Orly lived.
After losing 2 more babies in the same decade, Lucy lived into her 90s, paving the way for generations to navigate a world that is so much easier than hers. As for Orly
always said, and I'm always said, whiskey saved me when I was a baby, and it'll probably end up killing me. He loved his whiskey.
Just to be absolutely clear, no one is suggesting whiskey as a cure for anything. Rather, cases of diphtheria dropped dramatically once a vaccine was widely available, but that was about 30 years after the outbreak that killed Lucy's children. Be well. Thanks for watching.